Thanks.
Horse walks into a bar. I have a lot of walks into a bar.
That's what you did in college.
Horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Hey, why the long face?"
LOL, folks.
What did they
The guy walks into a bar and says, ouch.
It's driving me
The guy
nuts.
walks into a bar, says, "Ouch."
Oh, walks into it. Yeah. Oh, I was into it. That was a good one.
The horse one, for those that didn't get it, a long face is another way of saying you look sad. That's just like an older.
And a horse
And a
has a
horse
long
has an
face.
actual long face.
Oh. No, I had gotten it. I had gotten it.
I didn't get it when I was. That was on like a Mariners commercial when I was a little kid. They like, you know how they have Mariners commercials?
Yeah.
Like one of them was like Jay Bruner, like doing stand-up comedy, and that was his joke. And I was like, I don't get it, so I've always remembered it. Then I got it when I got older.
There you go, subscribers. Randomly hops into it.
All right, the fourth way.
All right. So those are your ways of doing x-intercepts. You could factor, right? Let's just do them all. Well, I don't want to do quadratic formula. That takes so long.
Thank
You
you.
could put, yeah, I don't want to do any of them actually.
Awesome.
So those are all your ways to find x-intercepts. You got them. You've done all of these, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Vertex.
this the last one?
What are your ways you know to find the vertex?
Ooh, vertex form.
Vertex form.
That's completing the square to get it to vertex form. Completing the square, that gives you vertex form. What else could you do? You do know another way, but no one really ever uses it, except Jocelyn.
Ooh, middle.
The middle, yeah. Well, and actually, Ellie used it, or she tried to use it on her basketball one. Yeah, you could find the middle of the x-intercepts.
Just call it Jocelyn.
Middle of the x-intercepts would be another way. And now we're going to have the best way.
Oh,
Is this the
baby.
fourth way?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So you remember that day when I showed you how to create the quadratic formula?
Yes.
Did
That's
you
a
work?
lot of work. Derive, right?
Derive. Yes.
Oh.
I didn't want to say that because I didn't know if anyone would
Yeah.
get what I'm saying. It was actually on the screen, and if anyone would have been like, hey, since you could have watched.
Okay.
It comes from this. Completing the square. This is any quadratic, right? Ax squared plus bx plus c.
Yeah.
Standard form. Okay, watch this. You don't have to write this
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to write everything
Wait,
down.
what do
down.
you mean?
Okay, if we pull out the a, that leaves us x squared plus, what would be here?
B, A.
BX?
Well,
Divided by A.
It's
B divided by a, x plus c. Then we'd have to half it, square it, add, subtract, right?
Yeah.
For this part, what's half of b over a?
BA divided by 2.
half.
It's B over 2A.
Yeah, half of, multiply, b over a is b over 2a, right?
Yeah.
And then if we square that, we get b squared over 4a squared. Not really, no, we'll just do it. A squared plus b over a times x plus b squared over 4a squared minus b squared over 4a squared plus c. Let's just get to the point here. When you're doing completing the square, you're going to get it in a vertex form, right?
Uh-huh.
So what you're going to do, you're going to pull that negative part out there,
Bye bye.
and you're going to have a whole bunch of crap, and we're not even going to worry about it. It could be useful, but usually you just don't even care. And then you factor what's in here, right?
Yeah.
So if I factor this, what do I get?
AX plus B.
X plus BA.
No.
B over 2A.
B over 2a, right? And then a whole bunch of stuff out here. Who cares? The point is, your vertex is always located, the x-coordinate of your vertex. So if you're trying to find your vertex, doesn't this always tell you the x-coordinate of it?
That's a negative B to
No. So if you had a times or 2 times x minus 3 or x plus 3 squared minus 4. What's the x-coordinate of your vertex?
3.
3. No.
Negative 3.
Negative 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
It's always opposite.
That's what I meant.
So just for any quadratic, what is the x-coordinate of the vertex?
Negative b over
2a.
Negative b over 2a. There it is.
Wait,
That's
you just tricked
That's
me.
your x.
vertex is
You just-
always at negative b over 2a comma something. Don't worry about the something. The something is easy to figure out if you know if you plug it into the equation. Therefore, that's all you need to remember.
Are you kidding
Well,
me?
Wait, so you would put.
That's the fourth way or what?
That is the fourth way.
I've been doing it though.
Huh?
Or I've been doing it.
Well, good job. You want
No, no, no. Here's how you use
Come on.
it.
Thanks for telling us.
Largest garden,
There was a name for
largest garden area. I'm just trying to find the vertex, right? Let's rewrite this. Watch how much less work this is. Negative w squared plus 250w. You all did completing the square, right?
Yeah.
Let's just go like this. Vertex. If I do negative b over 2a, all I have to do, the x-coordinate of my vertex is going to equal negative 250 divided by 2 times negative 1. That's negative b over 2a.
So 2 times negative 1 is negative.
Negative 250 over negative 2
2.
gives me 125, which I'm sure you all got after completing the square. But that was a little faster.
Little bro, like it took you like 2 minutes. It took me like 25.
And now, how do you get the y-coordinate?
You plug in.
Just plug that in for w, yeah. So just go negative 125 squared plus 250 times 125. 15,000.
Wow.
That's what I got, man.
That's what I
That
got.
was easy.
So you just sat there and let us suffer a little bit and then.
Yeah, I like to let you suffer a little bit. Because if I show you this way first, you'll never complete the square.
That's true.
I think I'm still gonna complete the square.
Probably.
No, I won't.
But sometimes on that stupid S-back, they tell you complete the square. You have to do it that way. And so I wanted you to be able to have practice and know how to do that. But now I want you to also do this in case it's a story problem to where you can just go boom. Okay, so now we got the vertex. We know it's 125. So now let's answer the questions. Largest area? What is the largest area? 15,625 square feet. My sentence would be, I know that because that's the y-coordinate of the vertex. Something about that. Because this is like y, right? The area?
Yeah.
And so the biggest this number will ever be is the y-coordinate of the vertex. What width should she build her garden to get that area? It's this one. Yeah. 125.
Isn't
Because
there-
if you graph this, it's the w axis is down here, and that's all your widths. Your area axis is up here, that's all your areas. You're going to have an upside down parabola. Your vertex is at 125. That's the width you should use to get 15,625 for your area. That's it. All it is. Yeah?
Imagine trying to explain this like to your dad when he wants to make a fence. Like, oh yeah, Dad, we got to do the vertex. Like, how about we just make a
So
square?
you just be the engineer, and then you say, Dad, this is how big we're going to build the fence.
Pretty crazy.
No, yeah.
This one,
I can't imagine me.
baseball's hit from 45-degree angle, respect to the ground. I saw a lot of you start to draw that. Doesn't matter. Not important information in this problem. Velocity, who cares? Doesn't matter. The only thing that you cared about was the equation, because it was given to you. That's it. That's all you need. And you can answer all of those questions. How far away from the batter does the ball land? What are you looking for?
You're looking for like
X intercept.
X. Let's try. I'm going to draw a picture first. Let's answer B first. What is the height of the baseball when it was hit?
3.
3. Because when it's
I'll
hit,
take it up to 0.
what's the distance from home? Like, here comes the ball, boom, he hits it. It's not going to be on the ground.
Yeah.
The pitch is up in, like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's up here, and he hits it, it goes, and then it lands.
yeah.
So, yeah, what is the height of the ball? Plug in 0 for X, that's right when you hit it. 0, 0, it's just 3. 3 feet off the ground. So it's right there, boom, perfect.
Right.
So that's how you'd answer that question. How far away? You need an x-intercept. X-intercept you're going to have to factor or do quadratic formula or...
No, the discriminant.
You guys were completing the square already, so you probably did that. Discriminant only tells you how many answers there are. It doesn't tell you what they are. For this, I would just do quadratic formula real quick. Anyone do that?
Just real quick.
It is quick. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times 8. Ooh, that a is kind of ugly. AC over 2a. Calculator work. 3 times 4 times 0.0032. 0.0384. I just did this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And in this sense, it's a negative times a negative times a
So
positive.
it just becomes
It'll
1.
be plus, so it's going to be 1 plus that. So I'll have 1.0384.
Divided by.
Well, I got to do square root of it.
Oh, yeah.
Square root of that is that. So I got negative 1 plus or minus 1.019 over negative 0.0064.
It's easy.
Okay, that was bad.
Then just add negative 1 plus that. Well, what is that? Divided by negative 0.0064. I get negative 2.97. That's one of my x-intercepts. Do I think I care about that one?
No.
No. That's if you continued the parabola down, it would have landed back here, but that doesn't even make sense. The ball was going this way. It doesn't make sense in the context of this problem.
Got it.
And you might get asked questions like that, like, what is the domain of this problem in the context of the baseball? The domain would be 0 to whatever the ball lands. We don't care about the negatives in this case. The domain of that just function by itself without the story
Then.
is all real numbers. And you would say, yeah, your x-intercept is negative 2.97. But when you put the story to it, it doesn't make sense to go back here and go negatives. So we don't even care about that one. The other one, though, we got to go negative 1 minus 1.0. Right, there it is. So negative 1 minus, I'm going to use that number, 1.01919 close enough. Is that divided by negative 0.0064? You should have got 315 and a half.
Yeah.
315.5 feet.
I think I got
Yeah, I
it,
got
but I
that.
don't even know how.
I did not.
If you did complete in the square and you plugged in 0 for y, you can
No.
solve that and you can get those same exact
Yeah.
answers.
We should get to.
Hey, we need to watch the video.
Yeah, please.
Oh,
We have 8 minutes.
maximum height reached by the ball.
We haven't waited weeks for this bad
The
boy.
Vertex. Oh, but not just the vertex. I saw some of you did it wrong, which is perfect, which is exactly what I wanted. The vertex, let's use the new way because it's way faster. X equals negative 1 over 2 times negative 0.0032, which is
Where did the negative 1 come from?
Yeah, where did negative 1 come from?
negative b over 2a, right?
Yeah, what's the, isn't the,
B is 1.
b is 1.
Oh.
oh, what X is
So
it?
negative b is negative 1 over 2 times the a. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So I just do negative 1 divided by 2 times negative 0.032, which is 156.25.
No,
Yeah, I think I got that.
no, but wow. Those numbers seem familiar.
However, if you put that as your answer, that's wrong.
So why according?
That is not the maximum height. This is height. This
Yeah.
number is how far away it was when it reached that height. So when it was 156.25 feet away from the dude, that's when it was at its highest point. But what was the highest point? I'd have to plug that in.
Oh, man.
Crap.
So we did distance from when it was a
We had
height.
the X stuff.
Oh, you did?
So we had to have the Y. Got it.
No, I'd be pissed. No, I did it.
It's what? Nope, 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 nope. That is definitely.
41.
I
That
just want to know
is that right?
No, that's right.
I know
That's
how.
Show us the
Been waiting weeks.
It's not a sweet
That's
shot.
right. I got 81 somewhere in my equation.
I know that's what I
so
said.
did I.
Yeah.
They seem pretty familiar, but don't
That is
know
right.
if I can-
Okay. So yeah, I went 80 feet in the air. So it's kind of a line.
Video. It's fun.
Okay,
That's a
So,
landmark.
video.
this one. I'm gonna make it answer. You should have picked
Third one.
The first one.
vertex
Yeah,
form.
the first one.
Yeah.
20 is the max height.
Yeah.
Oh, so you probably should have gone back over here and done max height. Should have been the back number.
No.
Okay, video. Did he make the shot? Well, let's just.
Did Kobe Bryant make the shot?
I'll do the math behind it tomorrow.
Good.
Good.
Not that big. Hey, you're gonna spoil it for Alejandro
Oh, who
on the
cares?
video.
Alejandra, have
I
some
like
fun.
all the turns.
Just turn it
You're
off.
gonna let it spoil it, or you're gonna. That's not even cool.
Should we
No.
Should we stop the
We
video?
waited a week for this.
Okay, that's all today.